seems like the satisfaction of doing it, like when you see something that you did that right.
Yeah, of course, you've been working on it all week. You've been working on it all week. But as soon as you do it right, it's that next challenge. Does that make sense? So you can do something right one play and something wrong the next play, so you'll get humbled real quick.
What's it been like for you working with this unit that, you have two guys that are some of the top corners in Eds and Byron, and then you have Justin Coleman and Nick Needham, Slot. Needham can also work outside. And it's a pretty deep group, and even Noah is a first-round pick. So just what's it been like to have a group like that?
The best thing about the group is, who they are and their own work ethic that they bring to the field and in the preparation of the classroom day in and day out. I would say that's the best thing about it is it's all important to them. They like working together. They like going to the field and improving. And then they like getting to the film room and really, being detailed in what they're looking at and their approach. And it all, goes into just having a really good unit. It's not just really about the talent. It's about having the right people to formulate a good unit.
When you see a linebacker get 4 sacks, you kind of you think, okay, my guys had a lot to do with that, or how do you experience a guy having a game like that?
He's on our team, and he helps us do our job in the back end. So anytime that's happening, look, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. We like pressuring the quarterbacks. We like that aspect of it because it makes us better at what we do in the back end.
With Noah, have you seen signs of progress this camp?
Yeah, of course. Everybody's working to improve. That's the point of going out and practice. That's the point of meeting. And there's going to be always something that you have to improve on. So again, that's just part of staying grounded. It's part of being where your feet are, and that's where we're at with that.
And what Needham has shown, every time I see him in a game, he's making a big pass deflection, breaking up plays. What does he do in practice on the training camp field that leads to that success in the game?
Nick has a really good approach, to his profession. He has a really good approach. It's important to him. He's extremely detailed. He has a good routine. He studies. He prepares himself. And then once he goes out to practice, he takes from what he's learned from the meetings, he takes it to practice. He works hard at it. And then, I think anytime you see whether it's a preseason game, regular season game, and somebody has success, it's a reflection of their own preparation.
What do you do to stress confidence, especially at those defensive back positions where one play can happen and you got to be right back on there?
Really just the lack of fear of failure. It's one of those positions where the casual fan, if somebody makes a mistake, everybody knows that it was that guy, and it may not even been that guy's fault. It's just the nature of position. So you have to get comfortable with failure, and each time, you fail, it's actually it's a learning opportunity, rather than it just you being defined by it. So you have to be comfortable with knowing that the worst thing can happen to you. So once you get that fear of failure away, you're liable to make more plays.
You really got to know your guys personally.
Yeah.
Personally, because you don't want to call something where the guy doesn't feel confident.
Exactly.
So where's that level amongst the whole staff here?
As far as us knowing each other as a staff.
Yeah, like being confident in what you're calling compared to the personnel you have out there.
Yeah, we spend an enormous amount of time with each other. From coaches to coaches and coaches to players. We spend a lot of time with each other. A lot of that is getting to know the strengths, the weaknesses of who you're dealing with. And I think that's a big part of it, and building up that trust. You got to go through something in order to gain trust. So I don't think that's any different from day-to-day interactions with people. It's the same thing as coaches, same things as players. So we spend a lot of time. It's trial and error, and then we gain trust eventually.